Welcome everybody to another Crime Alley cast. What episode is this?
11, I think.
11, 12 maybe?
Yeah, I think it's 11. Pretty sure it's 11.
I don't even know. Okay, so we got the usual suspects here. I'm Josh Suarez. We got Costly, mostly Costly, and we got your boy DeBoy, and we have a special guest. He's here. His camera's on. He's in there. We have the Sensei himself, M4. What's up, M4?
I don't know. It's hard to talk under this mask. So.
Yeah. Yeah. He was saying if he doesn't know if he's going to wear it the whole time. But we imported M4's camera into this stream from his stream, so it's there. Y'all can see it.
It's a Where's Waldo kind of thing.
It is a Where's Waldo thing going on here.
So where's M4?
Editor's note, it's episode 12.
Oh, it is episode 12. All right. So there you go. Episode 12.
What I said.
That's what I said.
Pretty sure I said it.
I mean, I think I said it.
We don't need to have this argument.
Okay, so we got a decent amount of stuff to talk about. Lots happened since the last podcast, and there's one big juicy topic I do want to talk about, but we'll save that for the end. It's regarding the boy, but we'll get to that later when we get to it. But let's just jump into it. We have March raids happen. They come and gone. How did you guys do on them? Both of them. Yeah, both March raids.
I found it really easy.
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
No, we did okay.
Yeah.
They did.
Oh yeah. For the first time, it's not all 1,500 on the podcast talking about a raid. So
I know.
What was it like for the owls this time? I saw you guys went all the way down to 0.
No, we
Negative
didn't.
one.
We failed. We failed.
I thought you guys
Set
did.
a goal.
Or
We
one.
set a goal,
Yeah.
0, and we failed.
-1. And it
We
stopped
couldn't
counting.
get back to 0.
Mm-mm.
Oh, it stopped counting at -1. Wow, that's
What
I'm
kind of
sure it's counted server side, but display won't show beyond -1.
what are you gonna spill any owl secrets in here now? Like, what was it like pushing for that? Where, like, how much did everyone have to push?
We're just... Let's see. Without getting myself booted, let me see what I can say.
What can you say?
Uh,
We do spill owl secrets here, so I'm just saying.
We do.
do we?
Costly and the boy always preface it. We're not going to spill any secrets, but here's what happens. So, is there a lot of pushing going on? No. People kind of know what they're supposed to do, except for a few maybe stray owls that needs to be whipped.
Mm-hmm.
But otherwise, everyone knows what to do, right? You guys know.
Oh yeah.
You follow Bullseye,
Right.
or
Yeah.
you know where the door is. And if Bullsey's asleep, it's probably Hawkeye or Burger or some officer gonna do some herding. But pretty much people know what to do.
Can you herd owls?
Yeah. You can herd birds.
So
Can you
so
herd
the
birds?
owls got
Is it a bird herd?
A bird herd. Yeah.
so the owls got first place. What did the 1,500 get? It's been a minute. I forgot already.
It doesn't matter. Top 50.
Top
Who cares?
50, 20. I don't know. There's no difference between 11 and 50. So we got 11th. There you go. That's what we got.
And there's no point spending to get 10th
Yeah.
or 2nd
Yeah.
or
We-
5th.
We have this motto in the 1500. We don't. There's no need to push. There's really is not any need. If you're out there listening and wondering, that's our motto. No need to push.
Wait,
Is that
That's a motto. That's our motto.
that's a motto?
It could be ours.
Yeah,
Okay,
I don't know
anyway.
if that's ours. But yeah, so what do you guys think of the bonus tunes? How the raid overall? How did you?
This was the easiest raid ever. This was easier than 10 times
it's-
Batman.
no. It's
Yeah.
almost.
Yes.
Almost.
No.
I don't think it was easier than 10 times Batman.
No,
It was annoying,
Clayface
though.
Batman CC.
Oh yeah.
Okay, hold on. Could you guys one-shot a level 150 boss with 10 times Batman? I didn't think so.
You couldn't.
Actually, yeah, I think we could.
I don't think
Nope.
I did.
Nope.
And I had a G.
You couldn't.
I had the G11 Azure. I had a G11 Batman. I mean, they weren't rebirth or whatever.
Yep.
Okay, you have a point.
I
But
do have a
let's all
point.
be honest here. Nobody could actually one shot that boss because you had to
Oh, I could.
hit it. oh, did you get lucky or something? Literally every single 150 boss for me, I got the glitch on.
So I
Every
figured
single
out.
legendary boss cost me 9 energy.
Wait. I'm
9?
confused. Whenever the boy says one hit KO, I don't know what he means.
He means what you
Because
you.
he always says one hit KO with black hand, but twice. So I don't know when you say one hit KO,
Okay.
what do you actually mean, the boy?
Well, in terms of Black Hand, I obviously mean the one hit KO. He just one hit KOs all the greens. But
Okay.
in this case, it took you one go. The trick to the glitch, here's the trick. If you used the dark side lead 3-tune team, it went too fast, and that's why everybody glitched. If you swapped and did just Riddler swoops,
Mhm.
it gave you, it was about 10 to 15 seconds like slower, but those 10 to 15 seconds allowed someone from the
People to
auto
join.
share to jump in, and as long as someone does 1 damage, most of the time you won't glitch out.
I had the same thing. Like I just ran Riddler swoops for the legendary 150 boss. I mean, I didn't get too many of them. I was already done by the time they were rolling in, but I think I only glitched one time.
Casual flex.
See, for me, most of the time they were costing 9 energy because I just kept running that same team. But then I did kind of figure that out, but not to the extent you were talking about, DeBoy. I would still run the 3-tune team and get the glitch,
Mhm.
and then I would run a second team that would actually kill it and not get the glitch again.
Yeah. So you just run the 2-tune team, and it worked. Like me and Zubaz were going back and forth sharing screenshots, trying to see who could get the closest to one hit or to one turn it. And I got 299, or how much health does it have? 300?
300K.
Yeah. No, 300 million.
10 million?
Yeah.
300 million. So I got 299,997,000.
Oh, okay.
Or 98,000.
He
Oh,
doesn't,
it's
he's,
kinda like
now he's
Black
just
Hand.
making things up.
He almost one hit KOs, almost.
Yeah.
It's great.
It was a fun raid though. Those tunes definitely made it easy.
Yeah.
No, go for it, M4.
I was gonna say I don't even care about the 150s so much because I was done on day 3.
Yeah.
I was done with my 500 million.
See, I could have been done on day 3, but I just decided to take it slower because it was so easy.
Yeah.
Where like I could spread it out more and not be so stressed. You know what I mean? Like
I also
This is the first raid where I actually did the 150 bosses.
yeah. I try them normally, and if I can do
try
them, but
I usually skip them.
I mean that's why I usually push Friday night. I usually try to get all my 500 million done Friday night. I mean, I say usually, I've only done it twice, but from here on out, I'm gonna be doing that. But so that way I don't have to worry over the weekend of like Saturday and Sunday of trying to like do anything. So I don't really run into the 150s, but I do try them just to see how they are. But I do think before I was saying that Superwoman and Riddler is all you need forever. I don't know. I feel like they can't do well against legendary greens. Like the greens, they might just be too slow. Like I don't think they are going to be the end all be all for raids going forward. But they're still a very 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 good combo. If you don't have the bonus tunes, you can bring Riddler swoops and be fine.
Well, the 150s are always blue, so
yeah.
Is the 150 always blue?
Yeah, so we should be good.
So it's just the 130s that are green then, right? Or
yeah.
Okay, and
yes.
that's
yeah.
And that's the
So yeah,
front.
150s will be easy from now on probably.
Yeah, the 150. Okay. Yeah. So shoot, maybe I'll change my strategy up then because maybe I'll save. I don't know, because I guess it depends on the raid what the bonus tunes are, because I just noticed that Riddler swoops were struggling against the green 130, and I was just like this isn't gonna work if I'm trying to push a Friday night if I don't have the tunes or whatever. So interesting to see though. I am surprised how easy this siege was, but also difficult too for alliances out there, because if you're trying to get into a good spot, all the alliances were pushing so hard because they could put up big numbers. So
well, it was crazy because even in the solo, there were like record number of people with 500 million points.
Mm-hmm.
This was the first time where to be able to still get the skin, I had to push past 500 million.
Yeah.
There were
how much?
There were 513 people.
Really?
I got 520 something million.
So
was my final score, and I finished like 450.
Oh, geez. Okay. Also kind of
Yeah,
tight there.
there were
yeah.
Yeah, total of 513 people
Okay,
hit the 500 million, which is crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy.
The black suit soups or easy raid.
I think a combination of both. I think it's a combination of both.
I don't know.
That's a skin people have asked for a long time. A lot of people were hyped because it's literally the Snyder Cut skin.
Mm-hmm. The face is different.
And yeah, and then also just the fact that the raid was really easy.
Yeah,
I think it's a combination of everything there.
I am curious to see how future raids are going to go. Like if Swoops and Riddler will be all you need for a lot of it, or you just bring them for the 150s. But I don't know. We'll see. I play raids just to like. I don't care about, I don't know, bonus tunes or anything. Just give me whatever's easiest to win. That's all I really care about. Like I just yeah. What do you think? M4? Did you think that you think this wasn't easier than the 10-time Batman Siege?
It's roughly this. Hard to say. It's roughly the same, I would say.
So why do you think no one pushed the 10 times Batman? Like why didn't we have people?
Why did you guys hit 4 billion points with 10 times
well,
Batman, but you easily hit 4 billion points this time?
Oh, all right. So the 4 billion wasn't planned. Okay. I think it was bingo. Someone's all right. So it was fast, and we're done. I know why. Because when we did the 10x Batman, we still have some of those slackers in the owls. Okay, so most of those slackers already left. So okay, so we have a
that
stronger
makes
team
all
now.
the sense now.
Oh my god! Okay,
So,
for anybody not picking up on the subtlety, me and DeBoy were in the alliance at that time. Okay.
That's very true. For
Austin, can I disconnect him?
He's just talking facts, you know.
Wait.
Excuse me?
I did not name names.
Yeah,
If you
many people have come and gone from the Owls since then, you guys.
Okay, look, that's not even just in us. There's 4 people who were in that alliance at that time that are now in a different alliance altogether. Okay.
I'm sure there's a lot more. I am not gonna name names, but that wasn't the point.
Actually, there's 5 people. Sorry. Yes. Okay.
The question was, why did we push to like 4 billion? Okay.
Yeah.
So for one, we were done early with solos. I was like, okay. And then someone asked, it may have been Pingzo. I'm like, wouldn't it be cool if we see what happens if we go positive again? And then everyone was like chirping in, like, yeah, that would be cool, positive. All right. And then hype video, Ballsy was in it. All right, guys, let's do this. Let's push to 0 and let's see what happens. And
you guys didn't even get there.
No else. Yeah, but we failed. We failed miserably. We got the -1.
And for how, this is gonna be, I bet a lot of people are gonna want to know this answer. How many gems does it take to do that? Like, how many did you have to spend if you're willing to spill the secrets?
I am willing to spill the secrets, but I don't know. Most owls don't count.
There you go. If you got to ask, you can't afford it, I guess, you know. This is how it is, man. I don't even want to know how many, because I know Hate was asking me, he was kind of like in disbelief with the numbers, how many gems it takes me to do it. And I was telling him, not this most recent raid, but the one before, I spent, I believe, I told him it would have cost me 6,000 gems if I did chapter 1. But because I'm doing chapter 8 now, it cost me 12.
I thought we did it in the math on, and it was like 8.
Not this most recent one, the one before. The one before, yeah. So that's why. So this raid, I was doing it. I think it cost me 7 point something thousand gems. Like if I could have not bought an extra pack or something. But so if I'm spending I figure if I'm spending like 14,000 gems of chapter 8, like I just can't imagine what the owls are spending. Like that's just what.
I think I spent 22,000.
20. How?
But I farm everything during raid.
What do you mean?
Like everything for the next month. Like rings, legendary essence, green essence, XP mats, like everything. So
well, I mean, I did farm like I don't maybe I guess I don't know.
And I have notoriously bad drop rates.
I guess. Cuz I did have to farm
chapter 8.
Riddler. You did chapter 8 or no? Yeah,
I did
you have to do chapter 8.
Yeah.
It's way
I
better.
used to.
So now
You
do you just do
chapter one
chapter
or
one
what?
now?
Yeah, because I have nowhere
his
to put
roster's
those.
maxed.
Yeah, his roster's max.
Yeah.
And how much green essence do you have him for?
Last time I checked, 750 million. Let
Oh
me
my
see now.
god. This is-
I,
oh my
I
goodness.
have nowhere to put them.
Ask him how much legendary essence he has.
How much legendary essence do you have?
I'm opening the game now. Let's see.
See, this is crazy. So if you're a newer player out there, you're wondering what to do, and you're trying to think, oh, I don't want to spend so many gems doing chapter 8. I'd rather do chapter 1. Chapter 8 is such a better investment of your gems.
Yep.
Like if you're gonna save your gems, what are you saving them for if not to build up your tunes? And doing chapter 8 is going to be your best investment of your gems to get enough green essence, to get enough gear 3 material. Like it's so much better to do chapter 8. I can't stress. I was blown away because I
Yes.
was a chapter 1er for a long time, and then I tried the chapter 8 once, and I said, "I'm never again going back to chapter 1. It's not worth it at all."
Right. Twice the cost, but increase in
Yeah, but
resources is
so much.
tenfold.
It's almost like if you were to do chapter 1. So let's say it cost me 6,000 or 7,000 gems. I feel like those 7,000 gems are just wasted. Like it's just a wasted amount of gems. I'm gonna get a bunch of
You're spending that much just to finish raids.
yeah.
Whereas if you spend double that, you're spending that much to also get green essence as well. To
Yeah.
finish raid.
Yeah,
Like,
and all the
and
materials
XP mats.
and the XP mats, and yeah, it's so much better to do chapter 8. So if you're out there wondering, do chapter 8. So M4, how much legendary essence do you have?
1,172,000.
It's disgusting.
As far as being able to chapter 1 farm, I'm about 25 tunes away from being able to go back to that.
Oh my goodness
So-
gracious, that is something else. All right, I'm in shock right now. What do we?
All
So
right.
those are those raids were like, I feel like raids are getting, again, I kind of said this a while ago, they're becoming like very textbook. Like there's nothing. I don't know if it's maybe my roster's getting a little bit bigger or whatever, but I feel like
You're like
As you get a
breaking-
deeper roster, it does get easier.
Yeah.
That's for sure a thing. But you're
Yeah,
also onto
and
something
as
about
you-
like it is getting kind of like
Mhm.
with bringing out a tune like Superwoman, it
Yeah.
kind of makes it to where it's like it's going to be interesting seeing raids go forward, because having a character that literally just gets a permanent empowered strength up at the beginning of each one of her turns is kind of crazy for raids. So we'll see
Yeah.
how that works. Like it's yeah.
I also feel that as you come out of the mid-game player status,
Yeah.
it gets easier.
I think I'm still there though, so I'm still more of a mid-game player myself.
And you'd be surprised to see how much damage you actually get out of level 80 in your tunes.
Yeah.
Like it's not like a ton, don't get me wrong, but like it's noticeable. Like between like in some raids, I'm not saying it's
About
gonna do this
5%.
in every raid, but in some raids, that's the playing the boss again versus
Yeah,
just
that's
killing.
true.
You know what I mean? So
Those
all right,
raids.
so that's enough about raids.
Yeah, but now
Um,
we're in Siege.
Yeah.
Siege is here, and there's a little. So I'm gonna say this, and I'm saying this because everyone keeps throwing around this word, Chosen's tournament. Chosen's pop bet is going on right now. His little bet is going on, and so I'm just
Here
gonna. So, but it's for the Hawk Siege, and we got some competitors in here in the bet. I refrained from the bet. I stepped aside.
Wait, no.
Okay,
No,
here we go.
you said you were going to do it, and then like what, an hour before we drew teams? you backed
Okay,
out?
here we go. All right, now here comes a rant. Here comes a rant. Here we go. Here is what really happened.
Costly, what have you done?
This is what's happened. And for with his hands on his face. Here's what happened. So Chosen one day told me that you're going to be in a bet. And I was like, what bet? He's like, it's Chosen says it's going to be him and Hate Mail versus me and M4 versus Empowered and Pingzo. And that's the bet. I was like, so who just us, our combined scores together? He's like, yeah. I was like, okay, that sounds pretty fair. I guess that's kind of a balanced team. I'm in. He's like, I said, how much? He said $100 per person. I said, no, I'm not doing $100 per person. And I talked him down to $25 per person. So that's what I was originally pitched to. And I told M4 about it, and we were both kind of in on it. Like M4 said he would be my partner, and he was in, and we'd do it. So then that was it. And then there was no more talk about it. And then suddenly, like a week before it's going to start, Chosen says, oh, new thing. It's going to be random partners, still $25, and there's been like 6 other teams involved. And I said, that's not what I signed up for at all. Like, I definitely didn't sign up for random partners in Siege because I'm not getting randomly paired up with someone for $25. And so then, and for those reasons, I'm out.
Josh was just scared of being the anchor.
No, that was. I will pull up the Siege right now. I am in there. I'm in the mix. I did lose a match today. I would have been 5th, but I was 7th.
Yeah, you're doing so well. I mean, imagine pulling the boy. You would have killed it.
Yeah. But go ahead. Let's talk about this Siege. Who's
this is the worst Siege to do this bet, by the way, because this character is stupid.
Oh, Hawk is Garbo. We'll get to that. Well, he's not Garbo. But we'll get to him. But
hey guys, let's make a tune that you have to bring another tune in order to make them good.
It's a really dumb idea. But so Costly, your partner
let's make
is
them both red.
My partner's Chosen.
Very good partner. Very good partner.
He's carrying.
So Costly, would you say that you lucked out in this?
Look, I'm gonna be me and say Chosen lucked out by getting me.
Okay,
right?
I get it. No, I would say the same thing. And then the boy, you got the Lutinator, Mr. Loot himself.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Solid partner. Very good partner.
Super solid.
Yeah. So would you say Loot lucked out, or did you luck out?
Oh, anyone who got me would have lucked out, obviously.
Okay. Obviously. Now, and then M4, and this is what I was worried about. I called this from the get-go. M4, you got Burger, two top five Siege players teamed up together in this. And let me guess, how are you two doing?
Doing all right.
Yeah, I think at reset. No, at reset they were currently in the number 1 spot. Like their scores would have been number 1.
But like but that doesn't matter because people are holding energy. Like
if
I think day to day.
Oh my goodness.
I think day to day, Costly and Chosen. Right?
No.
M4? Am I wrong?
M4 is gonna.
I think
the graph shows Costly and Chosen are in first. Josh, you're not part of the bet, so you don't know.
Reset. M4 and Burger are
reset doesn't matter.
Oh my god, it matters so much. If you think
it's day 8,
if you think Chosen and Costly are holding energy, which they are, do you not think that M4 and Burger aren't holding energy too?
Like why? M4 plays all his matches, so no.
They're both holding it. They're all holding energy. So all you have to go by is what the scores are at reset. But I am going to say
I am not going to confirm or deny the accusations happening right now.
As someone who's outside of the tournament, I won't share anything that anyone's said to me. But as me playing because I always spend all my energy before reset. Like I'm done. So
you stream your matches.
Yeah, and also and also thinking about past sieges, I believe, and I'm not going to confirm or deny whether anyone told me anything, but I believe based off what I'm seeing that both teams are holding energy at reset. They're both trying to play a little sneaky game there and see who has trying to deceive each other. And to voice smirking over there. But yeah, so I don't know. I don't want to make this too much. I don't want to make this too much about the pot bet, but I do want
my
to talk.
comments on at least the pot bet is I'm having fun.
It is. So. It seems like a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Hey, Costly, I have a question. Would you say that your teams are chosen for you?
Some are, yeah.
Costly, how much does Chosen talk to you?
He can't tell. That's classified.
Is that classified?
I'll put it this way. As M4 and the boy both know, I hate the line app, and this is the first time it's ever had its notifications turned on. Yeah, that's the most I'll say on it. So.
Chosen must be the most fun partner to be paired up with because
he's great. He's great. I love Chosen.
Chosen is I've said this before many times. And M4's here, so I'll say it again. I think me personally, I believe Chosen and M4 to be the two best players in the game. Like that's just from my experience, from on my stream, from the help I get from them in Siege. I like how M4 is so tactical and really thinks things out with all of his matches, and he plays them so well. It's surgical watching him play. But when I talk to Chosen sometimes too, Chosen is similar. But what I think what Chosen does is the way he's able to come up with teams in his head and then plan out the match. Like I'm so shocked. Like, how do you remember all of the abilities from all the players and know what's going to happen? Like, I don't know. It's Costly's probably learning this
the
too.
Kits, Josh.
No, the kits you don't need to read them.
I have learned a lot this month. I'll put it that way.
It's crazy. It's amazing sometimes when Chosen, like you might ask, hey, Chosen, what's the team here? And he'll give you a team and you're like, are you sure? And you run it and it works.
Oh, does it work? Oh, does it work?
Yeah,
100% of the time.
100%. It's worked 100% of the time for me.
Look, I can say this. It either works or you're going to go for a ride. Okay.
Yeah. But M4, how are you finding this siege now? Like, how do you like the tunes? How do you like how do you like the bonus tunes? Do you think they work well together?
Do they work well together? Does it even matter? You just see what's in front of you and counter. That's what Siege is about.
This is what M4 does to me too. When I ask him for help, he never gives me a straight answer. I'm like, M4, what should I do here? And he goes, well, you could do this. Or he'll say, well, what do you think? And he never gives me a straight answer. He's doing it again right now. He's not. Oh my goodness.
I like the bonus tunes. They're not bad.
I like them.
They are not bad.
We've had much worse bonus tunes before.
Oh, yeah.
We have had way worse bonus tunes. It also helps.
And I like it better when the bonus tunes are bad.
Why do you like it better?
Bad for everyone.
Because it's harder for everyone.
Yeah.
You have to technically, like, if the bonus tunes are bad, you have to technically know the game better to still be able to like win. You know what I mean? To where it's like
the worst Siege that I played is the one I won. Guy. I literally played all matches with the same 4 tunes.
I just look at the
and I even gave the boy the formula. Just do this first 4 moves.
Oh, so stupid. That was more boring than the Black Flash Siege.
Yeah, Black Flash is the second worst. But you remember the boy? I gave you the formula, right?
Oh yeah.
And somehow an RB5 kilowatt is not enough to beat me. Impulse Siege is horrible too. It's basically.
I was just saying like the one where everyone used Black Flash, which is every siege.
Which has been every siege since he came out.
I hate him. Anyways, keep going in for. Sorry.
Anyway,
oh, you mean the guy siege when you won the siege and then didn't gear him for 6 months? Yeah, that was cool.
I mean, I told you I was gonna help you. I want you to win, but I'm not gonna hand it over to you.
Obviously. You just made me spend an extra $100 on a stupid Guy Gardner pick.
But you did really well. You just lost 1 match, right?
No, I didn't lose any matches.
You didn't lose any matches?
I didn't lose a match either, but I didn't lose any tunes either. I may have lost 1, 2, or something like that. The boy may have lost.
Has anyone run perfect ever? Like no lost tunes, no lost matches?
We'll see if I can do it this month. Haven't done it yet.
Who's done that?
You know what my favorite siege has been? Which one is the one where Mr. Freeze?
I didn't lose in the Alan Scott siege.
Oh.
Okay, what about Mr. Freeze?
Which one was the Mr. Freeze the bonus tune for? Was that Impulse? I don't know. I just remember I remember Josh thinking that he was gonna really like he still won the match if I remember right, but I just remember Josh thinking that like he had my team in the bag and then like his team dropped in and Power Girl got 4 speed downs on her and it completely ruined the comp.
I remember that. I remember that one. But this I find that I guess we can talk. I mean, kind of segueing into it, like, well, let me just talk about Blue Beetle really quick because we're gonna talk about the siege and these new characters, the rework. I haven't been using Blue Beetle at all really because I haven't done too many revisions. But Blue Beetle, you think Blue Beetle's good?
I think he's decent.
I think
I don't think he's bad.
after
Like-
this recent Starfire PvP thing
You
that we
mean when
did.
everyone was running green tunes?
No, right now the Starfire thing was open to all legendary tunes, but Blue Beetle was
yeah.
a bonus tune. So I used Blue Beetle a ton. Blue Beetle, so mad I dumped resources into him. Like as of right now, like I don't think I'm ever going to use him again. I don't think he does very well in Siege. Like there's so many. I don't really know when the best time to bring him in for a Siege match. I haven't brought him in for a regular Siege match. I would maybe bring him in for a Revenge, but I don't think Blue Beetle is good. So I mean, you guys tell me what you think, but I don't think Blue Beetle's good at all.
I don't think he's amazing. I think
Mm-hmm.
I think he has his uses for sure. Like I think he's better than he used to be. So
That's such a low bar, though. Such a low bar.
Okay, so here's why I think he's good. One, people still, he's been out for what, a week and a half now. People still are like, he's not killing greens. They literally like took his character and they said, we're gonna make a blue character that kills blue characters. He doesn't do a ton against energy characters, like whatever. If he crits, then cool. But the AoE purge all awareness and all positive immunities.
That's solid.
it is really
is
nice.
That is
huge.
nice. That is nice. But the only problem,
Huge.
like, okay, in his kit, like, how often does he shield himself? Because when I was running him in this thing, he never does he have anything that shields himself, or is that like how does he get shields? Because you need to.
passive.
It doesn't work.
This passive.
Like
It
I mean,
works.
I mean, well, I'm sure it works, but like,
It works. He does that in counter to like speed up characters.
Right.
Like break against like Flash, Black Flash, and he does really well.
He's real good against Black Flash
Yeah.
and regular
Like
Flash.
yeah, he's good against those characters. So it's like you tried to use him in the wrong content. I'll put it that way. Yes, he was a bonus. He was a bonus tune for that, but you're coming up against like because I was playing that. There was a lot of Harleys. There was a lot of Martian Manhunters. Like in those
He's stuck against
situations,
Reds.
he's
terrible
good
against
against
Reds.
Martian Manhunter. But like
Right.
what you got to do like in that situation, if there's nobody that's going to be doing speed ups, you got to bring somebody who's going to shield him.
I brought Dove.
Okay, then. Well, I mean, he also needs the strength ups. Like, he needs his passives going. Like, he's really good against like Black Flash, but
Speedsters.
he is literally just a here. Let me get rid of all these annoying buffs on the other side real
Yeah.
quick.
I was like,
Like Superman.
Oh, he's
all
great.
gone.
okay, but I
I had a match, and the Superman had 6 damage immunities and like 1 billion death immunities. Gone. Just
I'm
gone.
specifically talking about Siege though. I don't care about how he does in PvP. Whatever. Bring him. He can purge if you need to. If you're gonna fight a Superman, bring Blue Beetle. If you need someone to purge all stuff, bring Blue Beetle. But I'm talking
Blue
specifically in
Beetle
the Siege.
better than Black Hand?
Blue
Boy?
Beetle.
No.
I'd go Blue Beetle over
Kinda-
Black Hand.
Kind of.
But anyways, no. In this siege, Blue. I feel like Blue Beetle is not carrying his weight in this siege. Is what I'm saying. I'm not. I feel like you.
I bring
Rarely
Blue Beetle
bring
3
him.
times, at least 3 times per board,
3 times per
haven't-
board.
and I haven't lost him yet.
That's impressive.
I haven't brought him that many times, but I have used him. Yes. in
Yeah.
Siege.
I think I've used him once in.
I've used him way more than once.
I've only used him once.
I've used them. A
M4,
lot.
how often have you used Blue Beetle?
M4
Once
just
or
goes
twice
Shiva.
in a-
Plus 3 bonus.
once or twice.
Once or
in a
twice, right?
bench.
In a Revenge,
Yeah.
right? Like I just feel like, I mean, you're not running into enough speedsters. Like when you have Black Flash in there, like you see Black Flash on the opposing team, you're either going to bring Manhunter, Black Flash, and so you'd rather have like a Superboy in there as well, or Deathstroke to help with the turn down. But like I feel like I'm not seeing the speedsters in the siege on my boards to make me think, oh, this is now let Blue Beetle shine. Like that for me is that's what's happening. So I don't know about you guys. Like that's where I'm coming at with. I don't think Blue Beetle is.
I think he's okay. Like I don't think he's good. I don't think he's bad. I think he's quite literally okay. He's
I
not
would be
trash
okay with
tier
that.
anymore. He's not trash tier anymore.
I
But
think
he's
he's
also, like,
what's above trash tier.
C tier.
I think he's C tier. I don't
I
think.
would-
he's
I would
C-tier.
agree. I would agree.
You
I
know
would
who else
agree
is in
C.
C tier?
Who else is C tier to play?
Black Hand.
Bleeze is C tier.
Bleeze should not be
Parallax
C tier.
is C tier.
Well, you know what I will say though,
I
the
don't-
boy. Who did
They're all
you just gear up? Who's a very similar
Or what?
character? Who is a very similar character to Bleeze that you just geared up?
Dark Knight.
No,
Oh,
Clayface.
Clayface.
Yeah.
Clayface. Yeah.
I was tossing around off track here. Like I was like, who's better, Bleeze or Clayface? And I think it's I found that Bleeze could do a lot of things that Clayface can't do, but for the most part, I'm still bringing Clayface over Bleeze, which it sucks. I love Bleeze, but
This is cool.
Bleeze is cool.
All right.
But anyways,
So Blue Beetle.
he's
I mean, everybody's. He's whatever.
yeah, I don't know, but you know who is shining as a rework? You know who is shining? Deathstroke. Oh my goodness, I love Deathstroke now. I talked to
like-
M4 a little bit. I think he would be, if we're talking tiers, I think he's A. I think he's A tier. He's
Solid.
solid A tier. Like he's so good. M4, what are you thinking about Deathstroke?
Somewhere in between A and B.
Right.
I wouldn't mind if he fell to either spot, but he's right there. B, high B plus, low A, something like that.
And how are you liking him? Like how are you like using him? Like what do you like about Deathstroke?
What do I like about Deathstroke? He is safe from greens.
Yes. Oh
Marcus,
my
I'm
goodness.
good.
Yeah.
Good boy, I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
I like characters that can survive from their
There are,
weak of the affinities that they're weak against. I like those two.
and he does it on his own. He doesn't need anyone to do anything for him. He does it all on his own, and right from the start of the match, he's safe.
And he shuts them down.
Oh my god, he
By
shuts them
silencing
down.
them.
Yeah, the silence, the turn meter down on a basic. Oh my god, like it's
I like how Deathstroke came in here and was like, I feel like he just came in this month and was like, did people say silence was a crappy debuff? Here, let me show you.
yeah,
Like
it is
so
so
underrated
so
debuff, but
good.
It's like he utilizes it so well.
I bet
that
Tootie
it's-
is like just saying, "I told you guys, I told y'all so." But no, it's
Well, silence still sucks. It's just good on him.
yeah, it's good on him. And I mean, there are times when you don't even want them to do their basic. You know, like you don't like you'd almost rather Superboy shoot his like laser eyes than hit you and purge you. But for the most part, for a lot of characters that are really dangerous, like Arcus, you'd rather them basic, or you'd rather them do something than, you know, you'd rather Black Flash basic, you'd rather Hippo basic, you'd rather Arcus basic. There's plenty of tunes that are big meta tunes out there that are prevalent in Siege that you'd rather to have them basic, and Deathstroke takes care of that, no problem. And he speeds up, he gets stronger. Oh my god, he gets stronger when the other enemy dies. I hate when it's always like they get better when one of their teammates dies. No, Deathstroke is when
Which is
someone
what it used to be.
yeah, which is what it used to be. Now it's when they die. Oh man,
Which it's hilarious now, the pairing of him and Red Hood. So like Red Hood came in as a counter to Deathstroke, and now he and Red Hood team up very well together.
they're just best friends now.
It's insane. One of the teams I enjoy running. I know it's this way for me because I have most of them all rebirth, but it's Red Hood, Deathstroke, and why did I forget her name right now?
Cassie?
Oh my god, crossbow chick. What's her face?
Huntress. Crossbow chick.
So my brain. Okay. Anyways, they work really well together because what will end up happening is you're going to turn meter down them from getting a kill, right?
Mhm.
Deathstroke's going to go faster. And Deathstroke, like, he does decent amount of damage, right?
Yeah,
he
he
doesn't do like
yeah.
crazy damage.
Yeah, he's not.
A lot of times
yeah.
what will happen is he'll bring them down to that zone that Huntress needs, and then she'll kill, and then it just keeps snowballing from there.
Dark side Deathstroke is also extremely good combo.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's a really good one too.
And then what's also amazing, Black Flash Deathstroke, just forget it. They're locked down. It's oh my god. I'm in
You
love
mean
with Deathstroke.
Black Flash and any three other two?
Well, I mean, but like a specific, like it really shines with Black Flash Deathstroke. Like, yeah, Black Flash does a lot of the work himself, but just with that basic though, like just, I don't know. It's because sometimes there's always that little gap with Black Flash where you can turn him down, but then you have to use Black Flash's basic. So there's always a little bit of a gap, and Deathstroke fills that gap, but then makes Black Flash even better. And I don't know. I'm loving Deathstroke right now. I think he's just so good. Great rework. Not
Tune
too
of the
OP. Yeah. Yeah. Because I was saying it was either going to be Superboy or Deathstroke. Early, I was like, these two are going to be so clutch. What do you guys think? Who do you think's leading? Like, who's better, Superboy or Deathstroke? Deathstroke. How about you, Costly?
For tune of the month. For tune of the month, not overall.
I Superboy's in every single one of my matches.
Yeah, same with me.
Yep.
Or Deathstroke
Same.
isn't.
I think. Have I benched Superboy? I don't know if I've even benched. I think I've benched Deathstroke once.
I've benched Deathstroke a few times. Superboy has stayed in almost every single match.
What about you, M4? Who do you think is like better for this siege right now, Superboy or Deathstroke?
Superboy.
Just hands down. Just the purging, the stuns, the tankiness, the true sight. It's just because there are some tunes out there, and especially I think in a little bit now we're gonna start seeing more doves. Maybe I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Let's talk
all
about.
5 later.
Let's segue into
Hawk and Dove here.
Hawk and Dove.
And primarily Dove, because I don't have Hawk, and I don't think you guys have Hawk either. And for you have Hawk
R2.
R2. Okay, so yeah, you're not in.
So,
Is he
nope,
G11?
Basically now. Nope.
Okay, same.
Not a day.
Yeah.
Up and away. WB, if you're listening.
Yeah, get rid of that, please.
If you get rid of it, I promise you, all tunes will be geared day one.
Yeah, I had to take one of my slow gears and finish gearing them for Siege. So because Impulse was one of my slow gears. So
Oh, that's
so yeah, no, Impulse he's level 80, gear 11, and L4 for me right now. I messed up and didn't get enough of the shards. Anyways,
Oof.
Yeah, up and away needs to get taken care of and gone. Maybe it's where we gotta find gear or something.
These are whale problems,
like,
by the way. These are all whale problems out there.
It's becoming a bigger problem because it's not even a whale problem anymore.
it's not
It's
a
like
whale
say-
problem.
Okay. It is not.
They're gonna be forced to take somebody.
If some silly goose out there wants to say everything G10 for whatever reason, some silly goose out there.
Josh. We normally don't like. I know where you're going with this, and I normally agree with you. But for the purpose of this, we can use them to help us. Okay.
I suppose. Yeah, but the people that do like to keep their tunes at G10 or G10 and a half, they're going to be running into the up away soon. Anyone who's gearing up all their characters to their desired level will run into the up and away problem. But that's a whole nother story for a whole nother time. But let's talk about Dove. And what are you thinking about M4? Let's dish to M4 first. M4, what are you thinking about Dove? How do you like her? What do you think she does well, doesn't do well, or just give us your thoughts?
I like Dove. Her animation is great. She has like that bounce on her, so like she's like ready to fight. And
Freaking
what?
nothing.
She's a fighter, man.
Bounce is good.
She's got that step, the bounce in her step,
Okay, the bounce.
like ready to pounce and ready to dodge. All right. With that out of the way, her kit is amazing because she's the first character to actively apply evasions to the whole team. And
Is
it
she?
will open up. Yes, she is. There are people that give evasions, but passively or on a leader, but no one does it on an active move.
Mm-hmm.
And I know the boy just opened DCL toolkit to see if I'm lying. All right. So she's the best enabler for Impulse. Gets him that
Oh no, I'm
two evasions to get his basic going.
Dove
And-
Impulse nightmares.
And I'm going to say I hate her because I hate evasion. And she's pretty darn good at it. She's a worse Cassie Kane. I can imagine this. Because Cassandra Kane, you can just wait it out. And after 2 turns, she's just going to fold. And it's like, all right, I give up. I can't stay hidden forever. I done my piece and I'm tired. Just kill me now, okay? So that's what Cassandra Kane matches tend to end like. You don't even need the can't miss. You just wait it out and she dies at the end. But with Dove, you miss. Oh, you missed. Oh, guess what? I'm just gonna, retaliate and gain some more evasions. And if you can't hit me now, you're not gonna hit me later, and it's not gonna end well for you.
Dove is the best evasion character in the game. Like
I
I think
maybe
she
debatable, but
blows
she's
Cassie
good.
out of the water. Who do you think is good? M4, who did you say?
Harley's still the worst
Harley?
evasion character ever. She's still the worst.
You think? I don't know. I think Dove.
She's not the best evasion character, but she's the worst to face.
Really,
I agree with that.
I don't know. I would rather face a Harley. After I don't know. Like again, I'm basing a lot of this off of running. I did I forget how many matches to Starfire, and I used Dove, and I've played against a lot of Doves. There were many matches I just backed out because that's it. Dove's gone. I can't get her anymore. You're done. Like unless you have to bring a can't miss, you have to bring a can't miss.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's how this game works, Josh.
No, I know, but I'm
There's-
saying in contexts where okay, like in this siege, so Superboy is a bonus tune, so you're gonna be ringing Superboy against Dove, but
Yep.
in like the Starfire siege, I was trying to run all the bonus tunes. I could get to Dove if I just brought a can't miss, but I just think the fact that she can ramp up her evasions like that, put hit chance downs, and she shuts you down. I ran into I lost a siege match the other day. Hawk, Dove, and Impulse. That's it. 4v2'd my whole team. I couldn't touch them. I had Superboy in there. It just was too little too late. I don't know. Impulse with the stuns on Superboy, and then just Dove's so good.
It's almost like there's a leader that gives debuff immunity and has a can't miss purge. It's
Right.
weird.
Yeah. Hal Jordan's good. No.
I think it's hilarious how if you just follow Hal Jordan's stock over the course of the game, it rises and
Yep.
lowers over and over and over again.
But
Yeah,
he's
man,
consistently a good leader though. He's
Yeah,
always
He,
He's always
but-
good.
oh,
But into the meta, he goes back and forth.
Mhm.
And forth.
Yes. he's one of
He's
the
a
best.
phoenix.
Yeah, he's the lantern, and somehow the best known, the most famous lantern
you said the best
fan
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Did you say
won't even
Hold on.
take him RB5, which is
Hold on.
mind-boggling to me.
You say he's the best lantern in the game?
No, not in the game. Best lantern.
Yeah, Hal Jordan's the greatest lantern alive. But
Yeah.
in the storyline?
Oh,
Okay. All right.
Greatest
Okay.
like,
Technically not really, but kind of. But okay.
I could see
He
Kyle.
has
I could
flat
say Kyle
armor.
Rayner
Okay?
taking
He has
that.
flat armor. He has
Yeah,
flat armor.
Kyle Rayner's better, but
Yeah.
Sure, but still, someone saying I'm the biggest lantern fan and not have an RB5 Hal,
Did
it's
you
a travesty.
wait? Did you take him RB4? We talked about it over the weekend. Did you take him RB4 or no?
No, Sinestro's going first.
No. He told me who he wants to take up, and I'm shocked. I am shocked. But
actually M4 supports me.
does M4? Okay.
Sinestro, do not sleep on
No,
Sinestro.
he wants to take it. He told me he's taking up Atrocitus
Atrocity is not that. At RB5, he can be annoying.
at RB5. At RB5,
Yeah,
Yeah.
where do you have him right now, DeBoy?
he's reworth 1.
Okay.
Just take Al Jordan RB4 for now.
No, I want to.
Josh, do you have any RB5s?
I don't have any RB5s, and I don't have any characters capable of going RB5 right now. The closest is Harley Quinn, and I'm still
Wait,
500
real
shards
quick.
away.
Before we get too far away,
Mhm.
Nightwing, not to the whole team, so you're right M4, but Nightwing applies 2 evasion ups to assisting teammates on his 3.
Yeah, but no, but not team wide.
I know it's not the whole team, so you're
But
right.
that's literally what M4 said. He said the whole team.
I know.
Can you repeat that again, the boy? What you just said? That
I don't-
M4
You only get it once.
Give it the one time. Well, I'll M4. I'll go ahead and cut that, loop it for you, and send that file over. But
Yeah,
okay, Hawk. On the other hand, I think the overall consensus, Dove is good. She's very
Yeah.
good. I think she's.
I think she's B tier. personally.
I think she's A
I
tier.
think she's A tier.
You guys are high.
No, because I think she does fine on her own, just by herself. But if you give her a little bit of help, oh man, you throw a taunt on her and then kiss it all goodbye. Like she's gone.
And the other person has Superboy or
Oh my God,
Starfire or Zod or
But
Hal Jordan.
You
or...
can obviously you don't bring it.
How many characters we have in the game right now? There's gonna be a counter for everything.
Yes, there's always a counter.
Yeah,
I was just thinking about it a second ago because I was like,
barely for Azrael, but
does Dove like return us back to the evasion days? And I'm like, not really, because now with speed and evasion, but then it's like Superboy counters like invisibility characters. It has a can't miss, so like that could work out because you're probably gonna want to bring Black Flash, but then you want to protect Black Flash because like it's just there's a lot of counters out there now. Like if you can run down there, there's most likely a counter for whatever team there is now.
And I think Superboy's name gets brought up a lot too because his can't miss is on his basic. Same with Jay Garrick. Like those are two tunes where their can't miss is on their basic. Like Coda has a can't miss, but it's on her big ol'. Was it her 2 or 3?
I have one more point. Why I think she's beat.
Okay, let's hear it.
You guys can shut me down if you want.
Oh well, we will. But what is it?
40% of her kit is only unlocked if she's used with Hawk.
You don't even need it. You don't even.
Doesn't matter.
No,
it doesn't matter.
Who cares about the extra
No, it
strength
doesn't.
ups?
Let's check the map. I somewhat believe it, but I don't trust the boys map.
Yeah.
So let's see if it's really
It's gonna be like
20%.
2
out of 5 abilities. 2 out of 5 abilities require Hawk to be on the team.
Okay.
That's
What are they?
40%.
It's like gives an extra strength up, and what's the other one?
I don't know. I just know that
Gives extra shield. Oh no, I think it's. Oh no. It's if Hawk is on the team, he gets more shield. And then if he's also on the team, he gets more strength ups or something. It's not like
I disagree with the boys map because I would agree Hawk really needs stuff because the skill really
Yeah. Hawk
doesn't work.
really needs them. But like Dove, so
I think Dove's
she
fine.
applies. You get 15% additional shield. Okay, that's not that big of a deal, right?
right.
And then you get 2 extra strength ups for 2 turns if Hawk's on the team. So yes, those aren't like game breaking or match breaking buffs, but those are still like gates that are on a character that
I don't know if you took them out. If you took those out, she's what she is now. Like I think I think majority of people are running Dove right now without Hawk, and they're seeing how good she is. Like it's the way you're shaking your head. Okay.
like flavor of the month.
Oh my god.
No,
The
I
boy
think,
just hates red evading tunes. But
That's
go on.
the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my
Costly.
entire
What
life.
are you gonna say?
no, I think she's gonna stick around.
Yeah, I think I think she's gonna stick around, and I think we're gonna find people come up with some really creative ways to use her, and it's gonna be fun. Like even Zubaz is already telling me teams that just throwing a taunt on her, Constantine can come back, and she just is so good. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm actually cool if Constantine comes back because Bleeze and Constantine is like real nice.
Okay.
Yeah, that team I was referencing of Red Hood, Deathstroke, and Huntress works pretty well with Dove as the 4th. So
Yeah. Oh man, I believe it. I believe it. But what else? Let's talk about.
So, well, you got the Tournament of Legends going, right?
Tournament of Legends is going on right now, and it's a lot of fun. So one of us here.
It's more fun to watch.
Is it more fun to watch?
Especially when you here in Super.
I would agree to kind of, yeah.
You'd agree. So if you don't know what the Tournament of Legends is, it's a tournament that DeBoy and I came up with. It's a Wraith tournament that kind of pits your, what would you call it, match team building skills, I guess. For how would you describe it? You're in it. M4 is in it.
It's so convoluted that I need to play it with Josh.
I can't with everyone out there.
All I
saying,
know is I have to play 20 matches
Mhm.
and try not to lose.
That's it. Simple
you know
enough.
where I'm at.
Simple enough. But the Tournament of Legends has been going. We started it last Tuesday, and the semifinals are closing up here soon. I think we need one more match to go, but we were all in it. Me, Costly, Da Boy, and we all got bounced out of the qualifying round. We didn't make it out of the qualifiers.
It was bad.
It was bad. And I think we all kind of ran into the same issue as we got stuck on a match on our first board.
I got.
Oh, I thought you
stuck.
were going to say you ran into the issue of lack of preparation.
I for sure should have brought in a different tune. So basically how the structure of this tournament works is you have to pick 10 tunes before you know what your board's going to be. So you pick a 10 tune list, and then you get to see your board, and then you hope that the 10 tunes you brought are going to be able to handle any and all comps on that board. And I know for sure I brought in a tune I shouldn't have. I tried to get too cute, but Da Boy, how did you? Well, Da Boy, how did you? Da Boy, how did you do? Let's start with Da Boy.
Wait, are we starting at the bottom of whoever did the worst of us?
Yeah, we'll go.
I'll go next.
Da Boy, how did you do?
We're not talking about this. It's pass.
So
The boy has one of the strongest rosters in the game, and somehow decided not to bring any of them.
He didn't bring any of them. He brought nothing.
I was trying to save them.
Yeah, see, I tried to go big brain too and tried to save all my big ones. I brought Mr. Freeze. And,
Mr. Freeze is a good tune though.
So, Da Boy, how was it for you though?
I lost the same team 9 times in a row.
Okay, and the team was a Manhunter, Black Flash, Harley.
It was Manhunter, Black Flash. No, Manhunter, Harley, Black Flash, Star Sapphire.
Oof. Oh yeah, Star Sapphire. That's brutal. Oh man, you can't get rolling with her on the team.
The worst.
Did you eventually beat the team?
He did.
I did.
Yes.
Okay. And I both eventually beat the team. Okay.
Well, I won because I put Wonder Girl in and she passively whipped 4 times.
Yeah, she went off. She went off and saved a
So I only won, and I think I like 2-tune.
Yeah, you barely won.
Like barely. Like no HP, like barely won.
Yeah, I think I need to go cut out my my deal and upload it to my YouTube channel. Because I keep getting people telling me that mine was entertaining.
It was very entertaining.
Because I ran some just crazy characters.
I was surprised. I mean, until you ran into that team, you were doing well. Like you were. I mean, you lost a team there.
I lost. Didn't this is my first match?
Yeah, you did have a rough start, but then you got the ball rolling. Yeah. And then I was rolling in the first board, and then again I ran into a Manhunter, Black Flash, Harley Quinn, which I struggled with. I think I lost to it 3 times, and then I got past it. But it's a wall. You run into a team like that, and if you don't have the tunes, you're stuck. Like it's really you then just say screw it. I'm gonna throw this team at it until it works, like until the RNG happens. But M4
and then 9 matches.
Yeah, so and then 9 matches. Opposite side of the spectrum here, M4.
So M4 in his opening qualifying round, he was one of 2 people to go 80-0. There's only been 3 80s and 0s this whole tournament, and M4 had one in the opening round and was seeded number 1 because not only did he go 80-0, but his match time was shorter than the other 80-0, which gave him the number 1 seed. But M4 did fine the first round, right? M4.
I did all right.
Yeah, you did all right.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. There was a lot of RNG involved in I think in the last match where I prayed so hard for Azrael not to proc.
Oh my god!
And he didn't.
You had several situations where you could have lost a tune. Like I've watched all of M4's matches, and it's just there was a couple of times when I'm like, I can't believe that tune didn't die, or they didn't proc, but M4 picked some strong teams in the beginning, and he's made it all the way to the semifinals. And just a heads up, how this tournament works is the tunes you bring usually in the beginning of the tournament, you lose them as the tournament goes. You have to swap out the tunes each round you go. So if you go from qualifiers to quarters to semis and to finals, every time you go to a new round, you have to take out 5 of the tunes that you use and bring in 5 new tunes. So strategizing when you're going to bring your tunes in is paramount to having success. And M4, you have a shot to make it to the finals here. How
It depends how Chosen goes.
Yeah, it depends on how Chosen
I
goes.
lost that stupid match where I know it goes against every fiber of my being to trust RNG. I don't know why I did it. I was just being dumb. And I should have went with my gut and just went Stephen Wolf and not Enchantress. So it would have been cool if I lost. Because if I didn't do that stupid team, I would have gone 78-2.
Yeah.
So it would have been
Ooh.
80, 79, 78. That would have been cool, but it's all right.
It was, I thought for a second you were going to get stuck on that team on the first board, but you got some amazing RNG. I couldn't believe it. It was you say I have good RNG.
Message me. He did message me. That's how much he couldn't help.
I was shocked how he got through that match. Just everything, all the things that M4 was like, okay, I need this to happen, and this to happen, and then I'll have a chance. And all of those things happened. Every one of them happened. He needed to get an
I
input
followed your
done.
advice. I followed your advice. You just say
RNG harder.
RNG harder. And then the last match you said, oh, that's easy. Just don't get enraged. And then that's what I did. I didn't get enraged.
You didn't get enraged. But
Easy peasy.
Easy peasy. So M4 is poised to go into the finals if Chosen doesn't do well. We do have on the other end of the bracket, I believe Fire Wings and Merciless were paired up in the semis, and Merciless got stuck. He got stuck on a board and paid the price.
He got the void? Did you say he got the void?
He got the void.
What did you say?
Yeah, I would say he got the void and got stuck on
Is
a
that what you
board.
said?
I said that, yeah.
Oh, stuck on the board. I thought you said he got the void. Okay. Sorry. My bad. It's hard to hear under the mask. I'm sorry.
So Fire Wings, I think Merciless score, his record was 33-47, and then Fire Wings put up an impressive 65-15. So now Fire Wings goes into the finals. Good news though, in the finals, you can't necessarily you could get stuck on the board, but you have an option to refresh a board in the finals. I don't know if you knew that.
Where did that happen?
It's
always been there.
It's always been there, but it comes with the penalty of -8 points. So if you get stuck, or if you think there's a team that you're going to run into, you could just refresh your board and move on, but it'll come with a 2-match penalty.
Also,
Also,
if you make it to the finals, you get to ban.
Yeah. One tune.
I don't even.
Roster.
All right.
So you'll know your opponent's roster before the matches begin, and then you get to ban
M4.
one tune.
I know these things aren't on the rule sheet as they should be.
Those are both on the rule sheet. Thank you very much.
I know.
But so yeah, the finals are going to be live streamed next weekend, and that'll be fun. So hopefully they both can go live. I think if Chosen goes through, what I'm gonna have to do is have Chosen just record all his matches, and I'm gonna edit them together as one big long video, and then just play them live on stream. And I won't let anyone know what the outcome is. Actually, I probably won't even check what the outcome is gonna be. I won't watch the matches. I'll just edit them together.
You know what we should also do?
What should we do?
Is bring whoever the two that go to the finals in on the next episode.
Oh, we should do that. That'd be fun. Yeah, we should do that.
We might have him 4 back.
Yeah, we might have him 4 back. But this is
if I went 78-2, I would like my chances. But that match was costly.
74-6 is so much different than 78-2. It's crazy because even 77-3, because that means they can't lose a match. But you go -4, they can lose a match, and so you gave Chosen a match and 2 tunes, and it's gonna be
pretty much.
Yeah, it's gonna be really, really interesting to watch. And then when we do live stream it, we're gonna have live commentary talking about the strategy. It'll just be like you're watching a sport event. We'll talk about why they're picking their tunes, what they hope to do with the tunes they picked, and I'm really looking forward to the finals. I hope it's gonna be a lot of fun, and I hope the live stream works out really well. But I'm excited for that.
If I make it to the finals, I don't know who Fire Wings is going to ban because I used all of my good tunes already.
Fire Wings was telling me he's already nervous about his performance because he is running out of tunes.
Well, I can tell you, in the thing that I found out, B12 and Ultraman work really well together.
B12. Oh, because you did bring them both in. Yeah, Costly, you brought in some just such interesting teams in your first round. It was really fun to watch.
I was going for a big brain play of like making sure I could have all my RB5s when it was really important, but like I didn't bring them when it was important.
What did we learn?
I need to
Both
bring
of us.
Yeah.
Both of us.
Yeah.
Don't look too far ahead.
But and I hope you give me a straight answer. What do you think about the tournament? Like, what do you think about the structure? What do you think of, like, are you having fun with it? Do you feel like it makes you...
No, I get stressed out.
You get stressed out. Like, do you feel
It's
like
not
it
fun at all.
makes you think? Like, I have to...
Well, the thing I don't like is the preparation. I hate it.
Mhm.
So what I want to do is give me a puzzle in front of me and I'll solve it.
Right.
That's what I like. That's why I like this game.
Mm-hmm.
Someone presents a puzzle, which what I see, 4 tunes. What 4 tune beats that problem? All right, remove this. I'll put this in.
Mm-hmm.
But now you remove that element because I don't see what problem I'm trying to solve.
Right.
So I hate your tournament.
And that's the fun of it. And then, also to say, Black Flash, Azrael, and the World Engine, Wonder Girl, Donna Troy, and World's Greatest Detective are banned. So you lose those huge players, but it is just like...
Those teams got me a few times on my board too. Like I ran into those teams and I just... It's been so long since I played Wraith that I hadn't really remembered what those teams do and how they play.
Yeah.
So it got me.
You know what got me?
What got you?
Is a 2 evasion Harley. This is why M4 is correct and Harley is the best evasion tune in the entire freaking game.
Okay.
A 2 evasion Harley. This was in the second
Oh, I
match.
saw that.
So I lost the first match. And the second match happened and everything went real good. Harley had 2 evasions. I was like, cool. She dodged 4 attacks. 4 attacks. And then I lost.
You know what?
And then I went down the rabbit hole of 7 more.
You know what's crazy to me is I really do think the evasions are coded different for each characters. Like
They are.
I 100%. I don't think all evasions are equal.
They're not. I think there are 2 sets. Cassie Kane and earlier tunes and everything that came out after Cassie. That's my theory.
You think so? Why do you think that? You think when Cassie came out, the evasions were like just a little bit different?
They work. They work.
Yeah. Because I know
They just work.
You know what's crazy is I mean during the Starfire, I keep falling back to it because I fought so many matches, was when Dove gave evasions to everyone. I went a full 2 rounds, 2 cycles of my tunes missing on all of the characters. How many evasions did she give? 4 or 5 to the whole team? 5? Boom, shut
5.
down. Like it's just I missed on all of them. And sometimes when you go see a Harley, 5 evasions opener, like you can hit her still. Like I don't know. Like I really do feel like the evasions are not all the same, and it's annoying.
They're not.
It's annoying.
You can see it the way it's bugged. Because if you just reuse the same old code, it'll just magically work.
Yeah.
But they don't. So that tells me that they tried to code it in some other way that they did not reuse existing code.
Yeah. It's just these evasion characters out there. Oh boy. So what else we got to talk about today?
Well, you wanted to talk about the
the big juicy thing. Right. So the big juicy thing that that I wanted to get to was Costly, if you can in post here, can you pull up a clip? Can you edit in a clip of the boy?
You know, it is a little extra work, but for this joke, yes.
Okay, so let's cut to this clip right here, and this is at the 108 mark. Costly. Let's cut to this clip right here of Du Bois' thoughts on what the Nightmare tune is. So this is Du Bois.
The Nightmare event, 1, the word nightmare was misconstrued by both Warner Brothers and the player base. It was never intended to be Nightmare Challenge difficulty level.
It was
Nightmare
never meant to be.
difficulty. Oh my god!
The Nightmare Challenge was never intended to be a Nightmare Challenge.
It was never intended to be Nightmare level difficulty. It was called Nightmare Challenge.
Then don't call it a Nightmare Challenge.
No, it was based off of the freaking Nightmare world in Snyder Cut.
Okay,
So because if
so
that's what you were basing it off of, it would have been Nightmare with a K.
and
So,
yeah, that's true. They could have easily put a K.
Mm-mm.
And boy, what do you say if next month it's called Nightmare Event?
Oh,
No,
then they're just idiots.
All right, that's the clip. But so, as you all know, the Nightmare Challenge is back. Boy, what are your thoughts on it?
I love it. I love the Nightmare event. It's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what? So, how confident are you that it's still named after the Snyder Cut?
Oh, 100%.
It's just
Doubling down. You know what?
it's still
I
on
think-
HBO Max, so
I think that what happened is actually they were like, "Oh, we need to put this event on there," because it wasn't actually like announced in any post or Reddit post or anything like that, right? How you know how they announce the events and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
I
And
just
think they were just like, "Oh shoot," and they just like threw that in there. And I think that by the time that it comes around, it'll have a different name.
no, I think what happened.
Okay.
I think people treat Reddit, like the post on Reddit, as the official post.
It is.
No, it's not. They
It
put
is.
it on Twitter. It's not the official.
They posted on Twitter with a link to the Reddit post.
I know, but for more
They do.
information to go. But Twitter, if it goes on Twitter first and then to Reddit.
Yeah, but it like goes on Twitter with a link to the Reddit
I
post.
mean, look, here's my theory.
Mhm.
I think it's still named after the Snyder Cut because they realized that we haven't done our Snyder Cut review yet.
That could be it too. We haven't.
They wanted to branch it in with our podcast. Yep.
Yeah, we haven't
Oh,
done
true,
it
true,
yet.
true.
We haven't
I
done it
mean,
yet.
the boy was spot on. Even the clue. Joker was here, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Oh well, why did?
It has nothing to do with the
Yeah.
April Fool's sale or anything, right? It
Yeah.
was
Nothing to do with
definitely on the.
Yeah. And that was so. If you're wondering, the Joker was here was for the April Fool's joke, and not just the mod doing mod things, the Joker mod or whatever. So I was surprised. I'm surprised actually that was
We
really.
didn't even talk about that. That April Fool's thing was actually kind of cool.
Yeah, it was really cool. So they did the thing where, yeah, they gave you the hint in the night. Was it the Nightmare post?
Yeah.
Yeah, in
Yeah.
in the Nightmare post, they certain letters are bolded, and it said Joker was here. And then come April Fools, we find out what that meant was Joker hacked the shop or whatever, and we got a lot of cool rewards and stuff in there. I don't actually don't remember
The
exactly. what
the following day, the day itself, the rewards wasn't that great. I think some great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got parallax shards.
Oh, we didn't even talk about the Easter eggs either for Easter.
Right.
Those were from the other thing.
No, the Easter egg. What are you saying?
Easter was Easter. We're talking about April Fool.
Yeah, April
So
Fool's the
that's-
boy.
Oh
Oh my
You're
god.
jumping ahead.
I just.
It's like you don't want us to talk about the Nightmare Challenge not being named after the. I just want to move on.
Yeah.
I suppose we could move on.
We can move on. I mean, yeah, let's move on. But we're moving on to. That's
Well,
it.
that's actually about it.
Yeah.
So yeah, just those events were cool. Little stuff like
Mhm.
that's cool that they can do.
I like stuff like that. It's always fun.
Yeah,
Do more events, WB.
I thought it was funny when I opened up the store and I was like, "Oh, Joker was here. That's funny." And then I was like, "Oh," and then it gave me things.
Mhm.
And then the next day was even better when they were like, "Oh yeah, here's a bunch of stuff."
Yeah, I mean, I'm not asking for free stuff. I'm just asking for more events, and
Like I was cool with just like the little Joker was here thing.
Yeah,
I was like, "Oh, cool little extra thing."
yeah, that's fun.
Because in years past they give us chemo, right? Well,
I
then
don't remember.
That used to be a joke. Now that chemo's
They
good.
got more creative this year.
Yeah, for sure they did.
I love the Easter eggs. Like
Yeah,
you have to look
These
for
things
them.
were good.
I'm glad someone told me about them too, because I think I saw the one that was cost gems, and then there was the other ones that were hidden throughout the shop that were free.
Yeah, see, I didn't know about it until somebody said something about it too.
Yeah. I had
Speaking of somebody telling you about a pack, did you get the Raven skin?
I did get the Raven skin. So
Okay.
out there,
Dude.
everyone out there, I've been wanting the Raven skin for a long. I really like that skin, and I was sad I couldn't get it, and then they offered it this month, and I bought it.
Hey,
Here we go. I already can see
real
it.
quick.
I can already see it. What are you gonna say?
Costly and M4. Can you guys imagine not having the White Raven skin, even though it's like come out after it was released once already?
How did you get
Can
the
you
White
imagine?
Raven skin in the beginning? What was it?
It was the
Top
first or
500
second raid skin. It was the first raid skin.
first.
I think it's
Second.
the first one.
It was the
Yeah.
first
I think it's the
skin.
first one.
So first time, the first skin, you had to get 500.
No,
top
it's the
500.
first
The first
new
top
skin
500 raid skin.
that's not a Black Lantern.
Black Land.
No, but
Yeah,
how
'cause
did you
Black
get
Lantern
it?
was
It was
first.
in raids, right?
By getting top 500 in a raid. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. That
Yeah, I
was
think
And
it's
then it
top
came,
500.
and then it came out to purchase
right,
like a couple months ago,
right.
and then again.
I'm happy because it was cheap. Was it like 3,000, right? 3,000 gems for the raids?
Yeah, it was on sale.
Yeah.
3,000.
So I saved money. I wasn't pushing in raids at those times. I was still a little baby. I think
Little baby
I was
Rars.
a little baby Rars there. And then I was like, I'm not gonna spend 6,000 gems. You kidding me? That's so many gems. But now,
It's like a
And
whole
now
raid's
look
worth.
at you.
huh?
I said it's like a whole raid's worth.
Yeah, this is all raids. But now 3,000 gems. That's a steal. So hey, I feel like I played it right then. I played it smart. Are you gonna say something?
I was gonna say something.
If you're listening to this, without seeing video, the boy took a deep breath. It was on his face. He was about to say something, so I paused because I'm looking at him, and then he just froze and said nothing. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say real quick, totally random. It's just my brain just went this direction real quick. Isn't it kind of weird that we only got one skin this month in the raid?
Yeah.
Is it
Yes.
weird?
It
I
is.
It is weird.
Yes,
Why do you think that happened?
I don't know. Sorry, totally tangent, but
I
don't know,
really I don't even have any theories. The only theory
I
I
don't either.
have is the one that I don't want to say out loud, which is that the game's dying. But
Or what if they're trying to focus on something else? Maybe some other content they're working on, and they're like, "Hey, art department."
artist for
What if they were trying to put out the Stephen Wolf skin and then that
It didn't
license
work.
issues?
Oh, maybe.
I don't know. That's just a
I
theory.
just
I think-
that's what it is.
I think
yeah.
there's so many reasons why they didn't, and I would maybe they just didn't have the resources this time to do it, or maybe like
I think WB should release a skin every week.
honestly, I wouldn't.
They would
You know,
make a lot of money.
yeah, you know
that
what
way.
they really should. They honestly should just hire.
No, they shouldn't do that. They
No,
shouldn't
they
do
shouldn't.
that.
No, they should hire
They should do it.
someone to design a new skin.
I have to have them all.
Yes.
Yeah, WB, if you're listening,
Hey,
come out with skins all the time and charge money for them. That's it. Do it.
and exclusive. Like they don't come back for a while.
Yeah, for a
Right.
good
Talked about this
while.
before. Do like a battle pass or something.
Oh my god,
But
battle
we've
pass.
already,
Oh,
we've already had a
battle
pretty long
pass.
episode here.
Oh,
so-
wait.
Battle Pass.
Battle Pass. Is that a feature in that other game that you play, Cosplay?
It's actually
Oh my god, M4, we went an hour
A
and
whole-
16 minutes without bringing up Raid Shadow Legends one time. What have you done? This was a
Actually, you're the first person to bring it up because neither me or M4 said what the name of the game was.
you
I was going to just respond with the fact that they did try a battle pass and then they said that it didn't test well.
really.
So
That's so yeah, I think you told me that before that battle pass. I
All right.
don't know.
If we do that in DCL, what are we going to get?
You would get rebirth crystals at the end.
Okay.
There's
All right.
skin.
I'll
Yes,
take
skin.
it.
James
All right.
Legendary-
Do it. That's it.
I just think they could put rebirth crystals in, just the stuff we need, like rebirth crystals, green essence. They could put a little bit of gear, kind of like what the milestones look like. Kind of shape that into like
Yeah,
a battle pass.
some rings.
And put skins in there too.
You know
I
what? You know what
don't need
other?
any of those things.
You know what
I
other
just want
skins they should
tokens.
make that I think would be really good that they could do weekly. They could actually do weekly instead of like computer editing a whole thing. Is make little skins for the portraits.
Oh.
Like so,
Don't
you're
give them that idea. Don't
That
give them
would
idea.
be-
Don't give them that
Also,
idea.
Oh
give
my
it-
God.
allowing us to
Oh, I
actually
know.
have
Are you talking about the borders? Like
Oh
I
no,
can
not even the
make
border.
a-
Like the picture. You know, like when you you go from legendary to non-legendary. Their portrait changes to a new skin of whatever. You know, like
No, that's just no. Don't leave them ideas.
that
I'll
would
take
be
the bullet.
super cool.
I would prefer I like it the way it is, where it shows what skin the character currently has equipped.
Right.
What I
Because
would
you know
prefer
what it
is to give us avatars for our accounts. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's not just your highest character. You can put whatever you want up.
Well, that'd be really
'cause
cool
if you
too.
want- yeah, if you all right, here's another round. Just remove that damn shop on your roster, and
Oh,
I don't know. I will pay for $5 gems to put
Right.
whoever I want in there.
yeah.
Yes.
That gets M4 so much. So if you don't know, if you go to
Favorite
your
tune. Boom.
your hero, when you pull up your heroes in the top left corner, I guess the number 1 spot has the link to the shop, but no one
No
No
one,
one uses
literally,
that.
no one clicks on it.
Yeah.
So
One.
because it's been brought up, I will bring it up now. For instance,
here we-
as
See
far
what
as
you've
this
done,
idea,
M4. See what you've done.
there is like people who finish in platinum in arena and in raid get specific avatars that they can put on their profile that are only available to people who finish platinum. And platinum is super hard to finish in. Or if you finish normal Doom Tower or hard Doom Tower, you get separate avatars. And Doom Tower is the hardest in-game content in the game right now. Like right now, we just got a new Doom Tower for this month, and the big all the whales are projecting that they might not even be able to get through it this month. So, they get a special avatar for all that and everything. So cool stuff for completing things. Like M4 can have one that literally has a badge on it for how many times he's won siege. You know what I mean? Just different personalization stuff that makes it feel like we do get rewarded for gearing our tunes and stuff like that would be cool.
Yeah. I've talked about it before. I would like to have badges when you click on the person's name and go to their hero section. If they could add,
finest
yeah,
Wraith,
top I don't know, top whatever finisher and whatever. I don't know what the cutoff should be, but I mean to me, World's Finest is what it should be. But
yeah.
But also this stream was brought to you by Raid Shadow Legends. So there it is. There's the background.
Stream is brought to you by Raid Shadow Legends.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness. All right, I think we are all set up for today. Those were some fun topics. M4, thanks for hanging out with us and talking to us and giving us the Sensei I don't know. Experience, yeah.
You have the honorable title of being the first ever guest.
First ever guest?
Hopefully not the only guest we've ever had, but
I feel very special.
I wonder if anyone's gonna put this video on a big screen just to see M4's camera even bigger.
And they would still be disappointed.
Yeah, because he has a mask on.
I am prepared for all.
He's prepared. Well, that's it for us today. M4, good luck in the semifinals. We'll find out sooner or later. I think Chosen has been messaging me, so he's probably going to run his matches soon. We'll find out if you make it to the finals of the Tournament of Legends to face Firewing, so that'll be exciting. But I just want to say, M4, I am very impressed with your gameplay so far in the tournament. You're doing so well.
So far.
So far.
I'm just kidding. It's time to give you grief, and I
You tried to think of something.
and nothing came out. So
Yeah, I actually do think M4 you have currently the best win record right now. Because before today, well, counting today, you've only lost 7 tunes. 8 tunes.
No.
Yeah,
7. 6 today
7.
and 1. Yeah, so 7 tunes. You've only lost 7 tunes this whole entire tournament, and that's over 60 matches of play. That's really
and I
good.
think the boy did that in just a
Yeah.
span of 1 minute, I think, which is impressive.
It is. That's
itself,
impressive.
right?
Oh, yeah, on its own, that's very impressive. But let's go ahead and stop there today. Thank you again, M4. Thanks for hanging with us and talking to us. Topics for next week? Do we know?
Gonna be probably the end of Siege. We'll talk about Hawk a little bit more. We are gonna do an episode, hopefully in between this one and the next one. Actually doing our Snyder Cut review, our WandaVision review, and just doing all the other stuff we promised we're gonna do that we have just never done yet.
It's coming.
So,
It's just
yeah,
Coming soon.
coming
TM.
soon. TM. Yeah, coming soon. TM. But all right, guys, that will do it for us. Thank you again, M4. I can't say thank you enough, but that's it. I'll see you guys later. Yeah.
Is that an Alcon that right there? I'll see you right there.
I'll see you later.
You're right.
All right, bye, everybody.
Jeez.
Thank you for joining us on this episode of the Crime Alley Cast. We have multiple different versions of the cast available. We have video versions on YouTube, and then we have our audio versions on Apple, Google, Amazon, Spotify, and our home on Podbean. And so links will all be in the description. I just want to say thank you for listening. We really do appreciate it, as well as to let you guys know that we do all live stream throughout the week, and our live stream links will be in the description to our Twitch channels. Generally, just about every day, one of us is live with some DCL. So again, thank you, and I will see you all later.